Hey guys, how's it going? It is November 14th, 2018, just getting on the server now. And we'll get ourselves ready. Recent places, I think. And maybe not. Or is it? Yeah, maybe not. And we'll find... I don't need to find it there. It's over here. Uh-oh. Forgot something. Yeah, I almost forgot about it. I was busy. Where's the external dispatcher? Jesus, Murphy. Am I blind? Or I just can't remember where the hell it is? I thought it was on that side. Oh, crap. Why can't I find it? Either I can't remember. I guess I can't remember. Must be getting old. It's not what I want. It's right here. Oh, it didn't put me... Oh, shoot. Okay, that's why. Hang on a second. Dang it. Okay, bugger off. Thank you. And I'll turn this off for 1 second because I gotta go into here. I don't know why it didn't go. Oh, that's why I didn't request it. Okay, that's where I wanted it. Much better. Whoops. That's okay. Wow, I'm running late now. Okay, let me see who's here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I think we're just waiting for Mike now, so glad I wasn't getting too late. I was not prepared. I was going to come on earlier, and then I was playing Miss Survival, which I wasn't playing live stream. I just started off a new game, and that thing is so addictive that I lost track of time. I'd live stream it, but you know, it's not my audience, and there's plenty of good live streamers out there anyways to do that kind of thing, so one of those things. Okay, let's get ourselves set up here, since we are... Ooh, what's that blue crapola? Just noticed that. That's better. So we will hijack an engine. This is what I do. If you're a dispatcher, this is always what I do. And the reason why I do this is I put it to channel 1. And yes, you can change the channels yourself, but I always go into Barstow Yard first. That's where I like to keep my camera anyways. So now I'm on channel 1. That's the dispatcher channel, or what we use as the dispatcher channel. Yeah, there's the train where I left it. So now I gotta get reacquainted with everything. So now, what I can do is go into the external dispatcher, get that going. He's not on one yet, so that's okay. Looks like we got, oh yeah, we had 2 trains up there. So this is what it looks like, guys. If you ever want to see, if I'm dispatching on any night and you want to see what trains are in and around the Mojave area, because I know some of the mainline trains you're not too sure what's running what. Here's what's going on. I think that was Scott's train the other day. There was a meet coming up. So what happened there was I chatted on the main channel and then I forgot that that wasn't set up to 0. So, see, I always do that. I always get the channels confused when I go between the dispatcher and whatever. Okay, I remember putting him in there. Oh crap, we got all kinds of wonderful junk. Yes, we do. Alright, so I want to take... There's an Amtrak? Holy crap! I didn't know they ran A14. I thought that was... The hell is that going up to Mojave? Or Bakersfield? I'm confused. I was surprised to see that. I was like, what is that? That's interesting. I'm just trying to remember where that isn't that a Surfliner train or something? I know what it is. Like I know where it's headed, but Surfliner, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I was surprised to see. I was like A14. Like, what the freak is that? That's an idea. I knew the number sounded familiar because I remember setting it up when had my attempt at the LA server going. I was like, what's that doing there? Okie dokie. Well, makes things interesting. So I posted over on the forum. He's probably, I don't know if he's got a chance to read it yet because he's just getting in, so, which is why we're holding back here waiting. There was an idea. Mike was looking because what's happening is I can speak from personal experience. I don't like running locals when nobody around. I just don't. I'm not saying that's should be the way things go for other people, because if other people like to run, that's great, or you know. But the post that I put on the forum was basically he could go the route of limiting areas, and I've done that before too. But the other way to make it happen is to use what I was using, for those of you remembering Sanford Sub when I ran the server. And that would work actually very well for LA. I think it would work very well for Mojave as well. Because there's a lot of these intermediate yards where locals get dropped off and stuff like that. They run the locals, they go do their thing, they become optional locals. But we'll see what... Cal 0102, okay. Take a look at that. So I think we're okay now. Oh no, I'm not even quite set up yet. Okay, so let me see what I've got. Let's see what we got here. Sorry guys, I gotta get the signals going, so... Not that much to see anyways. Okay. What is that? What is that purple? Is that the switch? I don't even know what the hell that is. It looks like a switch is lined up or something. Oh no, okay, I gotcha. Now I know what it is. Alright, so I can land that Z. Let the Z go by. Oh yeah, crap. Fleet this, get this guy going. It should start that. We'll get him going one. Actually, I gotta hold him until I know what's going on with the other for a moment, so I'll hold that. Okay. Anything else coming down? Possibly one, so we'll put him there because he's all set to go now. I don't know what that was, why it went purple. That was weird. Yeah, 2.3, he's good. Let's just get him going here. I'm not sure. That's the cars, I believe. So we got Fort Worth Bar still. What's okay? I gotta let him through first. I won't fleet it. Gotta see what's going on there. Oh, I gotta go back out. Clear this up. Execute. Okay, so he's just going to fleet out. Oh, let's get him going. How many do I need? Just the one. Just the one right now. Oh, you can't take Wallong, but yeah, you're gonna go past it. All right, don't fleet. Okay. Well, he's got an A14, so he's gonna have to go, I would imagine. I didn't see him there at the end of the last session, so he must have just been coming up. Oops, something's going on down here. That's a Willow Springs, that's okay. 2 for the center there. Drop after 2. Well, holy tones. We got a K. I got this. I gotta get the Z. I can take 1. All right. I'll put him first. Okay. I think that lets me go ahead. Yep. Now I'm okay. At least I can get up to here. Fleet that. And then I can, well, I gotta hold him. Everything else is okay. Oops. Almost forgot about you. Oh, there was a tone. Shit. Okay. Oop, forgot about him. See, I meant to get the schedule up so that I can see what was going on. Oops! I was thinking Pascal. Never mind. Pascal, Washington. Why's he got... Ah! Never mind. I forgot Pascal, Washington. Jesus, Murphy. Okay, let me go up here for a second. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on. Let me fleet this back. There we go. And I'll get Mojave in a second. That's just a intermodal train. Okay. Okay. Now I gotta go to Mojave. Dang it. Wish this thing had more room for more channels, because it's not really set for dispatching this much territory. Because you got one being used for a dispatcher channel, which is a real pain. Because then I could set up, talk to a couple people at the same time. Otherwise, I can't, because then I lose one. Okay. Yeah, that's not how I spell it, but anyways. Did I get it wrong? And I thought there was a train coming out of there, but anyways. I thought he said out of Bakersfield. Okay, I got a mess here. Yeah, I think I can make it up to there. Oh, I'm holding up with a Z train. What else am I holding up? Okay, I need to talk to him anyways. Okay, I got that right then. Oh, please. You just knocked down the signal. There's his light. Oops. That's what happens when you get distracted. Having a hard time getting this M train out. You know, I'm gonna get him out anyways. Oops. I spaced this one out so that the manifest can come out. Makes it easier. Wait a minute. Do I got him going the wrong way? I think I do. Hello. Oops. I almost screwed that one up. I just caught that one in time. I was realizing that. I was like, wait a minute, he's going to San Diego. Dang it. I don't think he's got enough room there. Yeah, he doesn't. I'll let him go. Let him go one more. Wish I could show you what's going on, guys, but unfortunately it is just way too busy. That's interesting. Not too sure how that did that. Look how many trains I got on the frickin' BNSF Mojave sub. Jeez. It's a good thing I didn't have a stressful day. I was wondering what was making the noise. There's the back end of that auto train finally. After he missed all the action, what else is going on here? think I want to fleet all of this. This is, you know something? I'm gonna go ahead and fleet that whole damn thing. I got that dropping after 1. That's kind of weird. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Had to be sure I knew what the hell I was seeing here. There we go. Okay, it doesn't look too bad right now. Wow. So, I'm going to... I haven't even checked the schedule yet. I did that for a reason. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-huh. I can't. I gotta leave. That dinging's right, driving me crazy. I'll go over here. Okay. Yeah. Which way do I want him? H. Yeah, I'll put him in the boron. Oh, he's going back to boron anyways. And then let's just get him here for a minute. I guess I'll go put him here. Yeah, I'll have to do that way. Oops. Dang that thing. There we go. Hmm. Lots of meats going on, but okay. So, how's the Mojave sub doing? It's doing pretty good. So let me line this up. Drop after 1. Drop after 1. Drop after 2. I guess that's a drop after 2. Drop after 3. I hear a train. See, I wish you could stack. I've said that before, because a stack would have allowed me to do this without doing the fleet drop thingy. That's the one that I got started. Something's still dinging over there. I don't know what it is. It could be him, that engine or whatever, but... Okay. So that's all for that one. Okay, oops. Oh crap. I have to do a 3-way meet there. Not exactly what I had in mind, but that's the best way to keep him going. Oh, this is getting interesting. Yeah, dang it. I'm gonna be out of sidings in a minute. Must be on my end then. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so I've got him set to shut down at 2 for the next Barstow inbound, coming from the west. How's things going? Oh yeah, that's speaking of west. things are starting to sort their way out now. This isn't very congested like it was the other night. Amtrak's set all the way through now. I'm going to hold off on doing anything else at the moment at Fleta. Just because I anticipate stuff to happen. So everything else looks pretty manageable at the moment. How's this guy doing? He's at 2.9 going up, 3.1 behind him. I'll leave it alone. This guy's... That was... I needed to pass him. That's where you need the third track, or I could have used that, but... It's so hard when you have this left hand running. It's good for going that way, but once he's here, he's going downhill anyway, so it's not so bad. They need a third track siding somewhere out there. Would have been nice, but that's just the way things are. Oh, hello. Yeah, I forgot about these guys. Let's go to 32 for a minute and talk to Barstow. Got the three-way meet going on. North Bay Lac is going to hold the siding at Silt. Let's see here. So he's clearing up over here by the looks of it. Oh, shoot. I ended up canceling that, and I was doing it carefully, and I mistimed it. So, because I was canceling all the messages, what I was wanting to see was making sure that this was okay. Ooh, wow. Okay. Come on, there we go. Give me a light. It's busy when you got 3 crews going. Or 2. They're all on my territory. Oh, 65, 32, 65, 32. I'm glad this ain't Monday. Monday I wouldn't have been able to handle it. I don't think. This is okay. Alrighty. So what's happening is I knew he's okay. I'm gonna bring him up to the main. I heard the toots. I heard. I'm sure it was him. I think it was him. I kept hearing a honk 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 honk. I have not seen the Mojave sub this busy. For BNSF, I mean. Oh, okay, I got the Z train going. Jeez. So what's the plan here, depending upon how far he's going to be once he's in North America? He's clearing. Then I'm going to perform the meet here, then we'll see if there's an opening for the Z. Oh, it was Matt. Oh, I swear it was Mike trying to get my attention. Yeah, it's kind of weird here because they go 1, 2, 3, and then they go 1, 2. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. Is there a screw up there? I don't know. Hang on a second. Let me take a look. That's interesting. I'll have to talk to Scott about that one. Maybe he's changed it by now. He's sent me so many updates, I don't know what's what anymore. Let me take a look and see what that says. Okay. Oh crap, I got fun going on here. Okay, so he can go here at least. There's the engines now. So right now, this is the only screen that I've got the attention on because everything else is pretty set. I've got Ilmon. I can set that up. That's going to be a while. I wish you could set alarms. That'd be so good for guys like me that don't have multiple screens. What I mean by alarms is it basically you set some indication so that an occupancy after 1, 2, or how many you need gets your attention. They're on dispatch boards. Okay, I'll keep him going. Wrong channel. How come it's not giving it a signal? Yeah, that Z train's gonna have to hold. like he's got it. Haven't been able to look at the schedule once yet tonight. Okay, we're in pretty good shape now. So I got them stacked that way. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Oops. I was gonna say I had that stack set up nice for I don't know how many. Like this guy way the hell down here, I had him set up, but I just saw him. I was like, ah, crap. See, this one I usually stack. Like in fact, there's nothing. I'm too busy playing around. I usually well, that was cool. That's why I do not like fleets. I would much rather do a stack. Hello, train. That's cute. What the hell's this? Okay. Obviously cars I don't own. Come on, give me my screen back. Those are coal cars? Really? Okay. Oh, man. See, I told you I'd fall asleep. Oh well. Wow. Way past my snack time. I've been so freaking busy here. Okay, I got the fleets on. See, it's okay with the fleets. I don't mind that so much, but really I don't like using the fleets even like the way we're doing them here like that. I'd much rather control an area and then go back and forth and give it the 15-30 rule. I can't do it this way. It's just too much, huh? Okay, so I will drop this after 2. So this is how I do it. I drop after so many. And usually when I set up a fleet, that's when I decide how many I'm going to drop, if I fleet it. Places like this, for example, okay, he's going through, but for example, I set this one up to drop after, it should be set to 1 now, I believe, because one has gone through. So that's an anticipation of the bell bar. Now, if I look further, I see, wow, not much. It would be him. Yeah, it would definitely be him. So now I shut that down. Now this one will cancel out when I have an eastbound movement if I get one. I should have one. Actually, I'm probably going to have one. Oh, Q-chloric. Yeah. So here's a perfect example. So I'll fleet this up. There's probably stuff going on the other end that I'm not paying attention to. That's why I hate these two screens. It's too difficult because of so much volume going on. Okay, so I got two there. Now what I want to do is I want to simply give a signal to here. And if it changes, that's okay. I'm only doing a 1 here because what we've got is we got the Z going to be in front of this guy who's going to come around. No, I haven't missed too much from stuff going here. Well, this guy, I almost screwed up. Okay, so I'll get him going. How's the Amtrak doing? He's doing okay. So yeah, this one, for example, is all stacked up. Now I was able to put a fleet stoppage on that one. So far, I haven't seen a UP train, although I think I have one coming now. Actually, I'll get him going first. How much room do we got? Okay, let's bring him up. Let's bring him up this far. See, this is what I like doing, the single, as much as possible. This is why I like single tracks. Like, see, I got stacks going that way for some reason, but anyways, we'll figure that out. Yeah, I'll bring him to here. I probably got too many going that way, but we'll see. In fact, I'll hold him off at Rowan. And then this guy here. All right. So that's pretty much, you know, everything's going fine with him. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm gonna light him up. I don't know if he's done or because I thought he was still there, but I'll light him up anyways. I'm getting hungry. Quick take a look there. So yeah, that's the only one I gotta, now I gotta watch out for that one. So I had a coal train that just showed up. See, this one right here. So now what I'll do is I'll drop this after 2. If I hold the main. Nothing's behind him, so I don't see, whoops, wait a minute, hang on a second, I wanted 3. Make it 3. Because nothing's behind him now, he's a coal train. He should be okay. Unfortunately, I put bar pass in the wrong track. The way it was looking was I was going to have a meet at Boron and a meet at Silt, but then it didn't work out the way I was hoping, so I've got the trains running around the main, which looks kind of slower, but that's okay. Oh, I got that North Bay Lac, but he's going to be a long ways away. In fact, I got no eastbounds right now. He's going to be the next one, the Stockton. So I'm going to go ahead and light him up. Just like that. Actually, yeah, it don't matter. I know one of these is faster or something, but I'm not too sure which one that is, so I'm not going to worry about it. So now, back to the screw-up one here. Oh, I gotta go out and find this guy. Oh, there he is. I mean, train not available. Ah, screw up. Don't give me that crap. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, I gotta get a much-deserved snack. Okay, so nothing's going on here. Let me just double-check before I... Wow, I can't believe it's 10 o'clock already. So now I can get him started. He's okay. I got a Z train up at Summit. Well, let me just bring him up. Ooh, I can't bring him up to here. I can bring him up to here for now, just in case I have to give that up. But this one here is what I'm wondering. I got at least one. I may just give the one. Modbar, Z Train, North Bay Lac is after him. I really don't know. At this point, there's nothing I can fleet to, but that's not even worth it. See, at this point, they're so far away, it's not even worth it. So, I just go ahead and give the one, and then fleet Mineola. Yeah, I think we're okay for now. Oh, we got the Amtrak. I'll worry about him once things get a little bit more spicy. Amtrak 2 is... he's about 20 miles out now. like I said, I'll let that go for the moment. Yeah, go take a break. Everything else is set up. Okay, he's nothing. Alright, we're good to go for a few minutes. Nothing's going on. Barstow's dead again. After all that action. Okay, I'll be right back. So while we got a quiet moment, I might as well start talking RTS again. I know it's on the back burner because of all the personal stuff that's going to be going on with my move and all that. But I did have the time, at least. Today was much calmer day, which is why, you know, the stress right here. This isn't bad. This is just fun, challenging stress. No one's gonna die. I mean, we had to delete 2 trains. It happens. So what ended up going on is I had I had 2 days before I had a truck that went into bond. Then yesterday, all of a sudden there wasn't a freight quote done for another shipment that suddenly magically appeared. So I kind of was in the doghouse for that. So it was not making things good. So the last 2 days have been horrible. Today was fine. Today everything went good. The one came out of bond, is on its way to delivery. And the other one was on its way to delivery today. So that rush one. So everything's fine. Today was a nice, relaxing day. You know, I mean, I was busy enough, but it was relaxing in comparison. So it allowed me to, when I had time to relax and think about things. And I do want one thing for certain, and this happened. There was a discussion around lunch, and it came back to starting businesses and stuff like that. And I said, well, originally what the plan was for me was to start doing something hobby software type, but that really hasn't happened as of yet. What the hell? Oh, I see that go pink and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Okay, is there anything I have to pay attention to here? Probably not. The high speed one, everything else is okay. Yeah, I'll hold off on everything. Leave it like that so I can talk to you guys. I thought I gave him a light. I did. See, this thing's delayed. Weird. That'd be cool to have a meet here. Won't happen, but never had that happen with dispatching. But so I was talking tonight about some of the things, like, for example, I'd love to see an alarm function. I'd love to see this function. As far as I know, we still do not have an external dispatcher other than this. And this is fine. This has been totally free. It has made dispatching so much easier. But like I said, you guys have probably, if some of you have watched, I've done videos on Train Dispatcher 3. Train Dispatcher 3 is a very old program now, and it simulates railroading much better. TSCAD has a lot of features that are really good, and I would say 90% of the features would make it almost at TD3 level, if not better. And when I say 90%, it's 90% of what I would like to see. There's actually more. I haven't seen the alarm function. The alarm function is something that does exist in dispatching, but he's got so much. I would actually give it up. I would give it more than 90%. Which is great, because this here, the external dispatcher, to me only has, I would say, 80% of what dispatching is capable of, and it has a few unrealistic features. But it was never designed to be a specific dispatcher platform, because it can run on anything, really. Kind of like what the F3 dispatcher does, but so I know there was a forum post or a conversation that was going on TrainSim about somebody else who's developing an external dispatcher, and he somehow has got it to communicate. I think without the DLLs, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how he did it. I forget how. But he had me interested, but I didn't really bite that hard, because one, TSCAD was coming out, two, I knew some of this stuff was going on, so I wasn't sure either. But just answer this and I'll get back to that in a minute. It's actually pretty calm right now, so I expect the last hour tonight, we're in the last hour now, is not going to be that busy. Am I on 32? Yeah. Yeah, I can bring him across first. What's cool about this is I believe that light will stand. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I put him. He's way in front of the Z train, so he's not going to really slow him down. By the time he gets to HUD, he'll be out of the way. And the Z will be slowing down for speed restrictions anyways. So it should be fine. I'm just making sure So I've got three different settings that I have to do at HUD. I've got him going into the yard. This guy's going down the main, and then the other guy's going around the bend. In fact, let me put a reminder. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do with that is I'll start there. So there's one stack. See how that stays? See, it's still set to 2, so that's perfect. So I'm pretty sure the B North Bay lac will make it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just gotta check my... Yeah, we're okay. Okay, Amtrak 4's gotta come through now first. Yeah, I was gonna say, he can't go into Sanborn. See, he set this stop at 2. Okay, hang on a second here. I forgot he's a he is a vehicle train. That's right. Okay. So now I'll fleet that. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4 until him, so I will bounce that off. There we go. Thought I heard something. I was going to say, I didn't think anything was that close, but anyways. Okay, so the Amtrak's lined. So yeah, having those extra little functions would really be nice. Now, like I said, I can go back the external dispatcher route way, or I can just do my own thing. By the time the new year comes around, I think we'll have a pretty good idea of what the future of Run8 and TSCAT is, as far as I'm concerned. That's my prediction. I think this next 3 months is going to tell a lot. I don't know, you know, to me something has I'm you know, I have a lot of ears in different places and I'm not hearing anything. Nothing. I see some people are still producing stuff for Run8. like Jason. He's still producing. Yeah, you know, Jason and Jim, I should say. Other than that, I really don't know what's going on. And these, hey, they said they were going to be quiet. This is the last year. I'm paraphrasing, but this is what I heard. They said, and I'm not ragging on them, okay? Nobody's holding them to a gun. So I did my little spiel the other night. I'm not going to say any more about that. But what I'll say is this. The last paraphrase that we heard from the Run8 team was about a year ago. And that version 3 was being developed. That it was already being developed. That it had everything else that I ranted about a couple weeks back. So the paraphrase that I'm talking about is by the end of this year. Since it's been a year since I've heard anything official, in any official or unofficial capacity, if we don't hear anything by the end of this year, I would suggest that Run8 could be dead by the time 2019 comes around. I can take them. Why can I not see a symbol? Is it this text block that's caught? No, it can't be. Like all it is a purple dot. So yeah, if you don't hear anything by the end of the year, and T-Scat ain't doing anything by the end of the year, then you kind of know, I'll know, in my opinion, where Run8 stands. That's just my opinion. I mean, to me, if they're seriously, like they said they were, going to be in it for the long run, well, the long run would have ended if we don't hear anything by the end of the year. That's the way I look at it. But, you know, we'll see. Still a ways away. Okay, so you're going all the way around. Let's bring you down to here at least for now. But I haven't heard anything from my sources. I have not heard a thing. It's very quiet. Was it going to get busy? Is it mine? Nope, not me. Alright. So yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do with this guy. In fact, I'm going to put him into Rowan. He can handle that. We'll take him all the way up to Rowan. Come on. Give me that. What was that? So what does that mean for RTS then? You may ask. Well, RTS, I consider it a brand. So I don't want to lose, you know, I don't want to lose a brand. I've already, due to inaction, have not been able to do much. I've relied heavily on Run8 for a very long time. I don't regret anything. I enjoy what I'm doing right now. I'll continue to do this in 2019, by the way. I don't see why I wouldn't. There's no reason why I wouldn't have to, so. Whoops. Hello. Yeah, that's Fresno. What am I talking about? I don't know why I got excited there for a second, like it was going into Barstow or something. Or Bakersfield. Never mind. I just heard it. Some power. Heard some power. Power. Somewhere. I heard power. Oh, here comes another coal train. The boxcar train. Okay, what kind of signal do I have set up for the other guy? I don't know. I'll let you see that in a minute. What do I got? Okay, I gotta meet at Rowan. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And who might you be? You're fine. Oops. Incredible bar pass. I'm going to only be able to get him. I can't see the Z train is 5,635 feet. He's a 7,000 footer. How about this? How about I'll put him to the main? I don't mind doing that. Wow, I had a interesting setup there. Alright, take a look at the boxcar train. We got a meet. Yeah, we'll watch the meet first. I might also make it a three-way meet, huh? Okay, so this is where the action's going to be. Double check this, make sure that's dropping after 1, which it is. And then I believe I should be able to get him into Calente. Or at least that's the plan. Through there. Yeah, that's nice. Uh-oh. What's going on here? That's not good. Hold on. That ain't gonna work out. What's going on? Okay, we got a problem. Oh, crap. As soon as he started slowing, I realized that something was up. Okay, I gotta check out what's going on here too. Oh crap. We got a problem actually. Yep. See, the problem is I got Barlack, I got New York, North Bay Lac is right behind him, and he was going around the bend, but I don't know what I'm going to be able to do there. That's probably asking too much. See, the issue is I got a train that's already left. The Zed's okay. He's coming. But I can have him hold. thought I asked him to hold. Why didn't he do it? I'll try that again. There it goes. Oops. Well, looks like he's going to go to Wallong by the looks of it. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that he didn't start going, but he's on hold, so. Oops, wrong one. Haven't done that all night, that one. Say what? Did my external dispatcher crash? Or did I close it? Or am I losing it? That isn't. I don't remember closing it. Excuse me. What do we got? We got about 25 minutes left, so. That's not good. Well, hold on a second. We'll see. Because all my fleets are going to be gone kaputs. I don't remember closing it, and I've never seen it crash on me. That's just strange. I may have closed it by accident. Weird things have happened. Okay, so that means all my stacks would have just dried up. That's not good. Alright, I gotta get back everything. So anything that I had a stack or a meat that was closing up, I've got to take control of again. Oh crap. Ah, lovely. I got Amtrak 4. This guy's going 25 up the hill to Summit. Jesus, Murphy. Okay, here. Get out of that guy's way. Okay, after 2 you gotta cancel. Okay, I'm gonna cancel him now. I don't know what happened there. Oh, okay. Restore that path. Yeah, I think I got everything else set the way I want to. Just got to make sure the trigger points are set, which it looks like they are. Now I put the Q-Chlor Rick over off on main 2 just to be on the safe side, but North Bay Lac is holding. I gotta see what's going on there. Oh boy. Oh, he's going back. Okay. Alright, that's working. I think we're okay for everything else except that Amtrak following up the hill, but he's starting to gain some speed, which is good. Meet set for Wallong, and I think he's already on the main by the looks of it. Okay. Ugh. Well, that's cute. got a meet at Wallong. They're always fun to watch. I don't know what's more interesting, a standard meet at Wallong or what we're about to see. So, I'm going to bring him all the way out once he's here. Actually, I'm going to change that. That three-way meet. This should be pretty cool. We had an interesting meet the other night here. Now, just the way it's looking now, because originally I had him come behind him in case I had another eastbound come off of the Mojave. The Mojave's dead though right now. So what I have instead, let me just double check if, yeah, I better send them going. Get them going a little bit. Ooh. That Amtrak's not too far off. Well, I'll bring it up to here. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not good. It's an intermodal. I'll let them go. He's got some traffic anyways by the looks of it. Oh, I can't see that signal from here, can I? Nope. I don't think I ever recall seeing a train do that here that I remember. So I'm glad I put him into that. Or sorry, the coal train was already in that spot, but I say you don't see that very often. Be nice if I had the cars and then that could be Coltrane, but like I said, you know, I gotta watch what I'm investing in, and once I realized there was an intermodal train coming, I was just like, okay, well, he's taking the desert before the coal train here, for sure. There's a signal. See, originally I put him, like I said, I put him behind the coal train because I wasn't too sure. I had the Z coming through, but I wasn't too sure if I was going to have the another eastbound by that time, but he's a ways off. Not much of a delay. Okay, oh, what's going on here? And we'll fleet it a bit to get it across the desert. How's the Amtrak doing now? Okay, so he should be picking up speed. Not sure where I'm putting him yet. You, I know where I'm putting. There he is. You had another one down here somewhere. But yeah, no matter what happens with Run 8, I mean, this is always probably going. I'm not gonna say always. You never say always. You never know what's gonna happen, but this is gonna be on my hard drive for a long time, I think, unless a version 3 comes. And even if it does or doesn't, I mean, like I said before, I don't know if I would actually make the switch over to version 3. I still don't know what there is other than what has kind of been mentioned. That alone isn't enough, I don't think. I would like to see particular content. And the funny thing about that is, and like I said, this isn't ragging or anything, but if they produce enough content, that's their issue, is content right now. I don't care. Yes, okay, you're looking at a boxcar train because I haven't bought cold cars. For me, that doesn't, it's not enough value. Once you start looking at all these cars, you see them after a while, it's okay. What to me is content is what's hardest to create, and that is the routes. And if they can't do it, there's a lot of people that can, and they produced an awesome LA route not too long ago. That took a long time. It takes a lot of work to do those, so having the little amount of developers they have right now for those is, I don't know. It's yeah, it's interesting. Seeing if he triggers yellow there. I forget where the signal is. I don't think it's that far away. I could be wrong, but where is it? It's over there somewhere, but I was hoping to get into that shop, but maybe it's a little bit further over that way, maybe. Here, I'll go. I'll see if I actually, pretty sure I stacked it. Ooh, I got some. Yeah, now it's lit. Figures. As soon as I look at it. Okay, I'm not worried about a boxcar train, so. Oh, it's that time. I wasn't even paying attention. Okie dokie. Smoky. Yeah, let's shut her down. And that one, I guess. Looks like everything, whoops. I'll show you guys what I meant about the idea before I head to bed. Okay. So the idea that I posted about, it's actually been mentioned before. Actually, Hans has replied to this, so we'll see what he's got to say as well. So the reduced scope on locals, what's happening is Mike had posted a message because there's a lot of locals that ran tonight, and there was, and this is the way I like it actually. As much as it's difficult to dispatch, that's the challenge I like. Like I said, I wish the tools were a little bit better, but that's okay. I mean, they're way better than just the F3. You try doing that in the F3, it would be nuts. But so reading that post there, like basically, he doesn't want to without flooding the yard, so he has dispatching sessions 2 times a week. So he's talking about taking local operations out of some of the areas, which is something that I considered at one time as well when I had things going big. Actually, it was before Mike took over, because I was seeing, you know, actually, sorry, no, because Mike was, it was already AI'd when Mike took over, so never mind that. But there was a time where I know when I was doing my thing that I thought about this. I thought about this exact same thought, was that it was too much. What I posted in here, I've actually mentioned in a thing, and this goes back to the Florida, whatchamacallit sub. It's on there. I can't think of it. I can't even think. Sanford sub. So what I did was, when I ran Sanford sub server, I created the yards to act as pseudo semi-automated locals, so that the feeder train could go up there, switch, basically run the yards, do their set-offs, and if there was a local available within a certain amount of time, they'd be able to do something with it. If not, everything would switch. So for those of you who haven't seen this post or whatever, you might want to read this. Those of you might have remembered that I was talking about how to do it. I even showed how to do it. It doesn't take too much. It just takes a little bit of creativity, and it really allows you to run a bigger operation when you don't have, because the whole concept, or at least for me, and as I was saying, for me to run locals, I like running. If I was to run a local, I like running locals in traffic. I like having to sit there for 30 minutes waiting for mainline trains before I get my shot. That's reality. And there was situations tonight where it was really cool because the guys who were running the locals, I would give them Barstow, just moving the power around, having those little windows, and trying to compete with other trains and Zeds and the passenger and all that other stuff. So I had to basically give them windows, just like in real life. And that to me is like, there's nothing out there that beats this. This is why Run8's probably going to be on my computer for a long time. Because regardless of what happens with Run8, this is still the best train simulator out there in my opinion. And I will always enjoy the possibility. I didn't sign up for dispatching until earlier this evening. And the reason why I did that was because had I had the opportunity of a local that kind of suited my fancy, I would have took it tonight. Because I knew during the daytime there would be those times to run the locals. And to me, that's the time to do it, especially when you have dispatchers running. Now, I didn't mind doing it. I like dispatching just as much, but I was open to the idea of doing it. So I don't want by any means to feel like I'm hogging the dispatcher. Because, yeah, I take Central all the time just only because it's the easiest for me to run with the tools that are available, because the West doesn't have all the external dispatcher, neither does the East. And I would much rather, it gets a lot tougher when you gotta factor in the F3, as far as I'm concerned. Although it's not too bad going to the East because it's mainly double track. The West, there's a lot of different things that you got to be careful with. So anyways, I'll just see. Yeah, so yeah, he used a version of what I was talking about. It was modify each industry's trackage to include yard tracks. Oh yeah. Well, that's interesting. So he included the industry in the yard. That's cool. So what happens? So what the Hans is saying is, if I understand what he's saying, and I'm pretty sure I do, he's using the industries and extending the industry out to the yard track. What I was doing was actually modifying it based on the yard itself, creating the train based on car type. But this actually can work really well if you use a particular yard. In fact, you can even do it and make it simplified and use various cards, like he says, like he did in single player. So that works out pretty good. So, like that idea. Like I said, there's a lot of neat little ways that you can trick the system, and I haven't used them in a long time, just because no matter how much I can trick the system, nothing beats what we just did tonight. There's nothing out there like it, as far as I'm concerned. I can't say for certain how some of the other servers run, because I'm not part of them. But the way we do it is, I say we, I mean this is just a, this is basically Mike's version of what RTS used to do. And it was his it was his server off of RTS. I don't think I was running a server. I think the last time I ran a server was in version 1. I don't think I ran a version 2. No, I didn't. So once the AI was in there, it was okay. Well, maybe I did. It was it was his server, but it was RTS, and then he did his own thing. But it was just to get this form and have his own identity separate from anything else. And the Southwest and Southeast run very differently. The Southeast is the former Florida RTS server. I haven't, honestly, I haven't seen what they've been up to, and that they're very, they love switching. They're not too worried about the AI operations, as far as I know. So, and I hate to make it sound like, because of that, this is superior, because it's not. It depends what people like. And everything depends what people like, honestly. You may like another server altogether because they run a different way or whatever. It's always, a difference of opinion and how people feel, so it's nothing personal or anything. But Southwest has always been, the way they run has always appealed to me, because you have the full traffic patterns, and you basically have all these locals running all over the place, so it's fun to dispatch, it's fun to operate on. But just running a local for the sake of running a local, the problem is if there's no dispatcher, all that time in between, I'm not a big fan of. I've grown, and that's just me, but some people like it. So why not keep it 24/7 for those that like it? And then those that, don't, they come on like me on a Tuesday and Thursday and run the server. I used to run Barstow in between and stuff like that, but no, I think this works out pretty good for me. And like I said before, I could have ran a local tonight. I could have ran a mainline too. I mean, if there was no local and somebody else had took a dispatcher, well, for a change, I would have run a mainline. And honestly, when I saw A14, that would have been honorable mention, because running A14 would have been that's an interesting one, because he's out there right now, cable. So he's going to be running. Mind you, he's not going to be opposed. So he's running towards Bakersfield right now at cable. Yeah, he's going to be running a passenger on single track main lines. If the dispatcher's doing their job right, usually isn't going to be much of a challenge. They just basically get everything out of the way. Double track is the interesting one, because then you end up catching up to stuff. On the mountain, you're not going to do it's going to be 23 miles an hour anyways, but I can see there's not that much traffic in front of him right now, so I can't see it happening, but there's definitely the potential. I already got him over the 1 train, so there's definitely the potential on a given night where you could see him. I saw some meets I've never seen up there, and so that's what makes it really interesting. These 3 train meets that I haven't seen at this particular location, or there's all kinds of different scenarios that play out. That's what I like about Run8. And it does a really good job with the AI. It'll be a shame to see if it doesn't continue. You know, but at the same time, I'm ready to do something. No, I can't do it yet. But come next year, I don't see why, by the time February comes around, when I'm settled, why I shouldn't be able to do something. And I just found out that I got a whole week in Christmas off, so that could play into things too. I doubt it. I'm probably going to take it easy with my son and try to take advantage of getting this place ready for the move as much as possible. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm next week, a week from now, I will be heading down to Ohio, to a new location with my son for the U.S. long weekend, and yeah, so I'll be around next Tuesday, but not next Thursday. So, or sorry, next month. Yeah, I'll be around Wednesday. Sorry, no, I won't be here Wednesday. I'm gonna take Wednesday off, I think, because I'll be with my son. So no, I'll take the Wednesday off. Okay, guys, enough of the rambling, but thought you'd enjoy that little extra. So I will see you probably next Monday, if not sooner, but that'll be the last session before I go away for that long weekend. As far as I know, I don't think I'll be running Wednesday unless my son's interested, but I highly doubt it. Not interested in this stuff. So anyways, guys, have a good one. We'll talk to you later. See ya.